Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Cosmic Divine Seeker. Hi everyone. So I've already done 2 readings this morning. I'm doing a 3rd one as I like to do things in 3s, as it's one of the keys to the universe here. So you can take a look at 2 other readings if you'd like on the same frequency. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what energies are coming out for the current time. Let's see. You might hear SpongeBob in the background too. My little one is watching cartoons. So, wow. 7 of Pentacles right away with the Empress. It's all about timing, baby. Divine timing. Look at her sitting up with that beautiful apple in that tree there. So, it's definitely time for your harvest to come in here. Empress is a very beautiful energy. Look at that. It's about new beginnings and abundance, right? So, picking up a lot on the flowers, too. 2 of Swords. I felt to pull the 10 of Cups. Slipped out just like that. You're happily ever after. Family. Ooh, look. Justice. Justice has been coming out all morning. Justice is definitely here. It's coming next to the 10 of Cups, so this is some sort of justice within a family. I feel this has to do with your family happily ever after. I keep looking at those fish on the 10 of Cups. Reminds me of like a school of fish, so I'm getting like family. But you see, it's interesting is these 2 have their backs turned. So I'm getting a family has to turn their back to somebody. You know, and when I see the 2 backs turn in the 4 of Wands, I've said before that, I feel as though for some of you, like, you have to turn your back to family, friends. There's something about this here. 2 of Swords is here, so I feel that there's been somebody that is needing to make some sort of a decision here. It's aligning your heart, your mind, and that's where it gets tricky because we don't want to let go of family members and close friends. Right, but sometimes they're challenging. They're going through karmic cycles, and they can flow onto us because you very much embody the energy that you're surrounding yourself with, whether you realize it or not. That's the energetic frequency that you're allowing yourself to, and like say you're somebody that's a dreamer, right? And you're very passionate and you're very happy, but you surround yourself by people that are very low vibrational and toxic and depressed and down. Like they're going to be bringing you down, right? And things like that. And that's where I feel that something has been happening because there's been some sort of family ties or something to do with friends or like your that's why it's like you have love for them because you have love for your friends and your family. And it's like you don't like to leave them behind, but there's something happening here where that is needed because we're feeling very empowered in Leo season to really live life for us and do these choices. And that's what I feel somebody's doing here. Ace of Wands, there is a passionate beginning here. There definitely is. So it's coming underneath the 7 of Pentacles. Like I said, it's timing. You know, the universe intervenes, right? But this is in your behalf, right? Because the Magician energy is here. So you're definitely in this new beginning of creation. I think that you're starting to see that your creation and what it is you were desiring is coming. It's like it's here. This is something where you might not have even seen what you were creating was coming to you because of outsider influence or something like that. Sometimes the universe will give us that new perspective. They will lift the veil. They will allow us to see, look, everything that you want is right here. Or maybe you were so focused on a certain way, they wanted you to change your perception. You know, like smoke and mirrors, right? It's like maybe you weren't seeing something, and that's why a lot of times chaotic energy will come in and distract us so we don't see what it is that's really there. So yeah, look, endings here with the Death card, bringing in a new beginning. This is a rebirth, new beginnings. Ooh, Page of Swords. You know, that requires strategy for some of you. Well, I don't want to get too much into that. It was just on the bottom. Let's see. I'm getting what you don't see is the Page of Swords. You don't see that somebody may have been plotting against you, right? Getting information on you. Somebody's coming out of isolation, because with the Hermit reversed, this is somebody coming out of isolation, and Seven of Cups, all right? Queen of Swords on the bottom. So, you know, you have multiple options available, but illusions, and that's what I mean. Like, some of these situations, you need to use your discernment. You need to know that some of these things that were still blocking you, it's like, I'm getting like shapeshifter energy. If it's not for you, don't claim it, but it's like, for some of you, new opportunities have arisen, but they're really off of old situations. Like, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, say you're dealing with a karmic lover, right? And you get out of that situation, and now some new lovers come in. Well, there's going to be some more karmic lovers that are going to be in disguise, right? To see if you're able to discern kind of lessons learned, if you're going to see through the illusions, right? High Priestess, I told you, you got to trust your intuition and what you're feeling, because whenever you see the Seven of Cups, one of those options is like your wish fulfillment, something you wished upon. And you're going to know what is trying to block you. It's your justice. I put it right underneath the justice. One of these options is your divine justice. So you could be having, you know, things coming in to try to guide you from your path. Look, wow, this is all happening very fast for you too. Look, because we have Five of Cups to the Fool card to the Knight of Swords. You know, this is this new beginning, right? The Fool card represents a new beginning, a higher level of ascension. That's where I feel somebody very highly, or is seeing something higher, because you have elevated, right? So it's like, because you've elevated and you've raised your vibration, you now have new opportunities available for you. But see, you still have those old options still. That's what I mean. I really feel as though you're going to have to lower your vibration to even take on these false things that aren't for you. So I don't think you're going to do that. But yeah, there's definitely been some sort of ending, a loss, and that's like the final like test to make sure. It's like, are you sure you're going to let go of this? And I feel that this happened very abruptly with the Knight of Swords. But see, light as a feather. It's like, to me, you were carried out of this by source. You were divinely guided out of this. You didn't have to do much. Just all of a sudden this change was made here. Because you know what? You did a lot of work internally. And that's why this major change happened too. Because you did this work from within. You did the hard work from within. And it's like you held your frequency. You stayed positive. You were a believer. You were a dreamer. And now all of a sudden the universe is kind of like realigned you over here. Like, you know what? Let's put you over here. Now do you see what I'm trying to offer to you? So if you go back, you're basically turning around, I feel, and looking backwards at these options still. Don't. You need to turn back around, or you need to look around your environment right now. Because wherever with this Knight of Swords that came in fast, look at the new opportunities that came in. But be careful, because like I said, there's a shapeshifter energy here. So it's like somebody could be embodying somebody else. I don't want to get too much into that. Just trust what you feel, because to me, you're going to feel, I don't think that, to me, like getting tricked is going to be going back to something in the past after you remove, getting manipulated. Or you say you start to pursue one of these options, but then you're like, whoa, this feels like this. That's what I mean. Like you're going to know. There's strong intuition here, okay? We're going to get some overalls. Eight of Cups. See, there's walking away. You walked away from something, you turn your back to something, just don't go back to it, right? King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Wow, there's a lot of Queen energy here. All right, let me break it down for you. All right, so there's victory here, Six of Wands. There very much is, over some sort of missed opportunity in the past, right? You are getting a victory, but they don't want, like I said, be careful not to stay closed off, or not to be in this energy of what you're coming out of, because that's how they'll use trickery. People will pull on the situations kind of what happened and try to keep you in the past, making you feel like what you missed, that you're so closed off to it. It's like, see those, all those different colors on the umbrella represent the different choices that you have available to you. But it's like she doesn't even want to acknowledge the umbrella and all of these choices, and that divine is literally bringing her, protecting her from the rain, right? Doesn't even want to see that beautiful, what is it, a duck that is holding up this umbrella of opportunities, because she's so focused on the one opportunity that didn't work out. And that's where the devil will have control over your mind. And that's what you kind of have to retrain, because that devil energy, or that reptilian brain, will make you want to be in that energy of like keep playing out the trauma and what happened, so you're not seeing what, that doesn't matter. Let it go. Let go of what happened. You were rescued, you were moved, right? You need to strategize at this new. You were a fighter. He's in a fighting outfit, right? You put up a fight. You wanted to change. You were so focused on a new beginning that a new beginning is here for you. But you need to not, now don't go back to that pity energy of like, oh, I can't believe I went through that. No. You battled your way through something, right? But now you're going to strategize. And this beautiful Queen of Wands, you now have this passionate beginning to take action, okay, towards something new. You're very resourceful and abundant, okay? If you don't have resources available to you, you could be getting ways of seeing how you are. It's like you're going to be realizing how abundant and blessed you really are, that you have outsider resources, or you have maybe some sort of talent, skill, or ability that you can tap into, or just things are going to start to go in your flow, because you need to remember that money is a flow of energy, right? So elevating yourself, you're going to obtain this. For a lot of you, like there's a new beginning, a new foundation, something in the physical here with the Ace of Pentacles. But you just need to stay in this beautiful energy. Don't be in this Four of Cups, because that's what's wanting you to miss out on this opportunity, right? This could be a disguised opportunity. You might not see it. This Knight of Pentacles is very interesting. See how it's like disguised? There's the horse, but look at all those beautiful leaves. To me, this is the universe has been guiding you towards something. And for some of you, a Lovers with the Tower. Now, this could be about finding that self-love from within, right? This Tower moment. See, she's holding dearly to a foundation that is about to blow up. But if you look at how big she is, clearly she has outgrown that tower dramatically. So she's trying to stop it from exploding, right? But it's not meant to be there, right? May have left some wounds, some woundings on you, and that's where our mind wants to go back to that wounding. That's where they were supposed to teach us to train our brain differently, because it's like we go back that way to woundings and we think about them because we want to remember in that survival mode of why we're not going to hurt ourselves again. It goes back to like when you're little and you're a toddler, like you fall, you get hurt, you know, like say you run through the house, you trip, you fall, you get hurt, like you remember that, you know. So it's like, I'm not going to run in the house and trip and fall again. It's a way to safeguard us, to protect us, right? And then you always remember that. You know, you remember the things that hurt you, right? But then when you get older, you know, it's supposed to shift, where we're supposed to be taught that our minds create a reality, how powerful they are. Now you don't live in the past anymore. You take that knowledge to apply it to the future. You live in the present moment and you create your future, and you can hold on to lessons that you've learned, but you don't look at things that happen to you as they happen to you. They happen for you. You don't hold on to those outdated emotions and feelings associated with that. It's like, say you held on to that same thing all the time and you were just afraid to run anywhere at any time because you thought you were going to get hurt. That's silly, right? But you've told your mind that, no, that was only because I was running in a house on tile or whatever, and like you can justify that. But see, a lot of times with these woundings and these experiences that people impose upon us, we don't know how to tell ourselves that, you know, why this happened to me is because this person was really broken. They don't even know why they did it or whatever it may be. Like sometimes it's harder to let go of those things because we don't want to be hurt again. So it's really conditioning of the mind. I'm getting very strong that somebody has definitely outgrown a situation. Here's another perspective of it. And outgrowing a situation, to me, it's because your visions weren't in alignment with where you were at. This girl is on top of a roof here looking into the world there. She's got so many dreams and plans and ambitions, and I'm getting maybe the people that were in her home were not in alignment with that. So she was sitting to herself, maybe looking up at the stars, dreaming, planning, and the universe heard her. And they very much did, because the universe is always listening, and it can listen to your thoughts, your intent. Like, that is what you're in alignment with. People think that, our mind and what we say, like, these are our avatars, okay? And your brain here, that controls your avatar. It controls your mouth, your eyes, and things like that. But that's why you have to learn to trust to feel. Really, our soul is what runs everything, right? So tapping into that's why you absorb what's around you, because your soul is so much more outside of your body, right? And so you absorb what's around you, and you things are influenced. So the universe could not deny somebody's passions and their dreams. Just a minute, baby. So 8 of Wands is here. Somebody is getting carried away. Someone's dreams are carrying them away fastly. Like with the I wanted to say fastly, it's interesting, but it's like with the change of the winds I'm getting, this is something where it was just like whoosh. It's like it's really, really windy, and somebody opens an umbrella and literally whoosh. But this is like multiple umbrellas. That's what I mean. Multiple things are projecting somebody to go towards their dreams, their passions, their desires, because it's all in alignment with justice. It's time. It's been seen, right? It's like once somebody gets a new perspective or lets go of some sort of clouded judgment or goes through some sort of healing, because I'm getting it's like in layers. It's like for some of you, once you unlocked one thing and unlocked multiple doors, you let go of one trauma. It's literally like, maybe it's like the turning around they're showing me again. Like you had something that was making you look backwards. You had all these new opportunities over here, 1717 as I say that, but you kept looking back, and all of a sudden it's like literally you were like grabbed and turned around, and now you see like all of these new options that are available to you. So it's just like it's very, very exciting. You had a lot of eyes on you, a lot of people that were creating stress, worry, anxiety. The 9 of Swords, that's a lot. Like, I feel that you were getting, like, psychic attacks, like, a lot, like, within your mind. Could have been programming. It could have been a lot of karmas purging out, too. A lot of, like, deep childhood woundings, past life stuff, to just a lot of people in your energy in your field. So, anyways, to me, this is somebody too that those eyes just spoke to me. The first set of eyes, like you just like opened your eyes, and it's like you realize that this is all. It's like realizing that fear is an illusion, right? Realizing that like monsters like aren't real, and like it's like you realizing things like that. Can really change your perspective, like knowing that it's like knowing that you truly are not alone, and that you are like awakened and guided and stuff. Sorry, I got distracted. So yeah, there's wow, I've been looking a lot at this King of Wands. I finally picked him up, and there's another King of Wands there, which is the feminine energy on this card. That there are this deck's got bonuses, and there's 5 bonus feminine cards. So it's the feminine version of the King of Wands and the masculine of the King of Wands. So both energies are here. This is really about, taking charge, action, control of your life, but being balanced out, doing it in the feminine energy too. It's like, maybe you've been finally standing up, fighting fire with fire, but instead of doing it at somebody else's level, you're doing it out of love. It's like taking that passion and turning it into a turning it into, like, instead of fighting them with like anger, you're fighting them with love. So by doing that, it's like you figured out the secret, right? So, all right, guys, I need to close out this reading. I'm right at 20 minutes. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Like I said, you want to find out more of what's going on with this karmic justice and this energy, I've got 2 other readings down below. I always do my readings out in at least 3s, as that is Secret Keys to the Universe through 6-9. Love you guys. Bye.